Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the pregame show, which is driven by Rice Motors. Give Rice a try before you buy. You'll be glad you did. Alongside Cole Carter, I'm Jason Craig, and we have Lady Bulldog basketball for you tonight. The final regular season's game will be a non-conference tilt as Carmi will host the Lady Cardinals of Woodlawn. Moments ago, the JV Woodlawn squad took care of business, winning by a score of 45-36. Woodlawn comes in with a record of 17-9. They come in with a four-game winning streak being snapped on Monday at the hands of Cesar Belier. However, since January 1st, Cole, this squad has been 8-2.
Yeah, Woodlawn, both boys and girls basketball, has been really good over the past decade or so. This game, kind of this last regular season game the last 2 years, they beat Carmi here at home, and then last year they beat Carmi on a last-second free throw. So they've always given Carmi a good battle, and I expect the same thing tonight.
Well, what's really interesting or intriguing, you choose the adjective, they have 12 ladies on the roster, 5 freshmen, 6 sophomores, 1 senior, and they're 17-9. Very youthful, but also very successful.
Yeah, and you know you could say that they're a 1A school and they play a different schedule, but you know, as we'll see tonight, it's very similar to what Carmi has seen this year. You know, I'm sure their coaches made their non-conference schedule. They try to beef it up as much as they can, and there's a reason why this team's won 17 games.
Well, and they are very mirror-esque of Carmi offensively, scoring about 49 points a game and only giving up 38 in each contest. Carmi coming in off a 48-28 victory on Monday night. The bug has bit Carmi, so to speak. They had to cancel last night's game, much to the admiration of a lot of social media. But regardless, they're playing tonight, and this is officially Ashlyn Rager's final home game.
Yeah, and I think Eric Dixon was put in a really tough spot yesterday. If I heard it correctly, I think 4 of our 5 starters were not at school yesterday, and a couple of bench players. I mean, you just can't play a 23-win team with that many girls sick. I'm sorry if that makes you upset, but that's a tough situation to be put in. The girls came to school today, but they're not 100%. You know, I really don't think anybody in any basketball team right now is 100%. The boys are dealing with some sickness as well. It's just that time of the year, basketball season, but they're tough girls. They're going to fight through it, and I'm sure Woodlawn probably dealing with the same thing on their side.
Lady Bulldogs coming in averaging 45 points a game defensively, holding everybody to about 36. Regional action starts next week, kicks off Monday. Everybody's going to Hamilton County. Monday, Mount Carmel, the 1 seed, gets the winner of the Fairfield-Lawrenceville game. Tuesday, the Lady Bulldogs take to the hardwood, and they will get the winner of the Flora-Hamilton County contest. Speaking of Hamilton County, congratulations to them getting a split of the Black Diamond title last night. You talk about a team that's playing hot.
Yeah.
You won't find it much hotter than Hamilton County. They've won 9 straight. They had to win a back-to-back against Fairfield, took care of business. Oh, and by the way, the last time Hamilton County lost was to Carmi at the El Dorado Winter Tournament.
Well, you talk about a hot team indeed. I mean, they came here last Monday, beat Carmi in overtime, and we said no way they're going to beat Fairfield twice. With how good Fairfield have been playing, they beat them at home and on the road. So they earned that conference championship share. I don't think anybody will argue that, but there's a good chance Carmi could see them for a 4th time there in the regional semis at Jerry Sloan Gym. That's a really tough draw for Carmi. I think it's a really tough subsectional, really tough regional in general, but having to be at Hamilton County against the Lady Foxes, they're going to have their work cut out for them.
Again, that game will take place on Tuesday, February 18th at 6 o'clock. The winners of Monday and Tuesday night meet for the regional championship on Thursday, February 20th at 7 p.m. And again, you take a quick look at the standings. Carmi coming in at 17-9. Hamilton County went from 10-10 to 19-10. Edwards County 15-7. Fairfield now a game under 500 at 13-14. Flora 7-22. El Dorado 3-24. And really, Hamilton County just came out of nowhere.
Yeah, and we knew they had some talent, had a lot of girls back from last season, but you know, Carmi beat them the first 2 times they played, and we thought, okay, this is a team that can compete with Carmi, but man, they came in that 3rd matchup here in Carmi in overtime. The Phelps girls scoring 30-some-odd points. I mean, they're playing some some really good basketball right now, and they got to beat Flora on Monday to get to Carmi. But if it's a fourth matchup between the Lady Bulldogs and Lady Foxes, it will be a fun one to watch for sure.
So both teams heading to their respective benches. The flag coming down from the ceiling can only mean one thing, and the national anthem's on tap. So we'll step aside, and we come back. We'll have the starting lineups between Woodlawn and Carmi-White County in 2 minutes.
I'm Nancy J. Winter, CPA. We believe in family values, even in the world of finance, because every financial decision impacts your family. For all the milestones in your life, our team is here to maximize your savings, minimize your taxes, and help you plan for a prosperous future.
Visit Nancy J. Winter, CPA in Carmi for tax planning, saving for college, retirement planning, and the expertise to help get you where you want to be. Learn more at nancyjwintercpa.com or call 382-2364. Nancy J. Winter, CPA, where you're treated like family.
Hamilton Memorial Hospital Carmi Family Clinic continues to be here to meet the needs of White County. Nurse practitioner Catherine Adams is accepting new patients at our Carmi Family Clinic location at 1112 Oak Street. Whether it's routine visits or acute needs, our dedicated care team is here to ensure wellness for the entire family. Hamilton Memorial Hospital Carmi Family Clinic. The care you need when and where you need it, close to home. To schedule an appointment, call 618-382-5030.
Hi, I'm Lucas Matzel, Doctor of Physical Therapy.
And I'm Paige Winter-Bruder, Occupational Therapist at Joiner Therapy Services on April Avenue in Carmi.
We are both graduates of CWC who take pride in treating individuals from our hometown. Whether you've experienced a sports injury, have had a recent surgery, or just have pain, we are experienced in treating from head to toe.
Contact our clinic at 382-2771. That's 382-2771, and start the road to a healthier you at Joiner Therapy Services.
Before you drive a nail, drive to Carmi Lumber. From cabinets and flooring, doors and paint, lumber and hardware, to shingles and siding. Knowledgeable and friendly staff that have your back on all those home projects and even deliver to your door. So before you drive a nail, drive to Carmi Lumber for the woods, the goods, and the know-how. Visit Carmi Lumber, North 3rd Street in Carmi, and carmilumber.net.
25 has arrived and we have way too many 24 models. Prices have been slashed. Get up to $14,000 off select new 24 Broncos or a brand new 24 Escape ST for as low as $25,990. And huge discounts and incentives on new 24 F-150s. Now is the time to buy. Get your best deal on a new 24 Ford while this inventory is out of control. Only at Expressway Ford in Mount Vernon, Indiana. More Fords for less.
Your partner in auto repair. That's Cherry Street Automotive in Carmi. You get service, expertise, and a promise you'll drive away satisfied. Complete engine and body repair, 24-hour-a-day wrecker and towing service, tires from sales and service, and repair including muffler service, brakes, shocks, suspension, and more. When quality counts, count on Cherry Street Automotive in Carmi. Your partner in auto repair. Call 382-7165 today.
Welcome back to McDougall Evers Gymnasium. Cole Carter, Mr. Landon on the camera tonight. Take a look at the Hucks Market starting lineups. Download the Hucks Bucks Big Rewards app now for great deals on a great lineup. Save on gas, snacks, and more. For the Lady Cardinals of Woodlawn, head coach Matt Peterson. He's going with Andrea Kibler, a sophomore, Gracie Lowry, the lone senior, Sophie Skinner, a sophomore, Ashton Griffin, a sophomore, and Riley Hockett, a freshman. Kibler, Lowry, Skinner, Griffin, and Hockett. As the lights go off, starting lineup for Eric Dixon. It's going to be Jaya Smith, the junior. Another junior, Addie Elliott. Junior number 3, Caroline Simmons. Junior number 4, Tori Ryder. And the madam in the middle for the last time, Ashlyn Rager, the lone senior.
Sure, Ashlyn Rager had a little bit of fear that they weren't going to get this final home game in tonight, but I'm sure she is happy to have one more run here at McDougall-Evers Gym. What a career it's been, both on the volleyball court and basketball court for her. And after, earlier in the season, probably didn't think there'd be a chance that she could play one more game on this court. But
yeah, she's made quite the comeback.
Yep.
It will be Lowry and Ryder jumping center. And Carmi will win the tip, and Caroline Simmons will bring it into the front court. Over to Jaya Smith, left side. Now into the elbow, Rager. Now to Simmons. And Simmons knocks it out of bounds, and it goes right to Woodlawn.
Looks like Woodlawn came out in the 3-2 zone there, and Carmi maybe a little shocked by that, wasn't really expecting that, and looked a little confused there on that first possession.
Here's Hockett into the front court. Into the corner to Keebler, back out to Hockett. Into Skinner, she's the leading scorer for Woodlawn. She forces up a shot, partially blocked. It will stay Woodlawn basketball.
It's going to be key. They're going to want to go to her a lot tonight. Tori Ryder, stay out of foul trouble. Just stay straight up like you did right there. Good job.
And the inbound pass finally gets in the hands of Hawkins. She'll bring it out front. And Woodlawn will reset. Simmons forcing her to go left. And now she'll go right. Hockett stutters, drives down in the post, pull-up jump shot, good. Woodlawn strikes first, 2-0, opening minute here of the first period. Smith between the circles, gets it over to Addie Elliott's first touch of the night. Now elbow to Rager, punched away, and Hockett has it. And here comes Kibler and the Cardinals. Skinner pitches it back. Here's a three from Griffin, too hard, rebounded by Elliott. And Elliott's going to turn on the gas. Lead pass to Simmons, puts up the layup, missed it. And here come the Cardinals the other way. And Hockett will slow it down.
Caroline caught a little off balance when she got the ball there and was kind of in a tough spot, lower down to the basket than she wanted to be.
Here's Kibler, looks at the three, passes on it, gives it to Hockett instead. Now they're over to the wing. To Griffith, inside to Skinner, turnaround jumper comes up short, rebounded by Smith.
Both times they try to go in the paint. Carmen doing a good job of defending it down there.
Back to Elliott now. It's Rager in the elbow. Gets in the lane, has it punched away. And the Cardinals come away with another steal.
That's 4 possessions and 3 turnovers for the Lady Bulldogs.
5:45 to go here, opening quarter, 2-0, Woodlawn. Here's Griffin. She is the three-point assassin for Woodlawn, averaging 41% from beyond the arc. Now Hockett, back to Griffin. Not a lot of movement by either team. Now Hockett gets it. Over to Kibler. She'll fire from the corner. Short. Loose ball, and Rager will run it down. Quick outlet to Simmons. And Simmons will wait for help. And Simmons will bring it out front and swing it over to Elliott. Back left side to Smith. Zipped pass inside, stolen away by Woodlawn. Smith gets it back for Carmine. And Elliott's pass stolen away. And Elliott runs Hockett out of bounds. That's a no-no.
Well, if you ask yourself going to this game, how does Woodlawn have 17 wins? It's obviously their defensive effort, a team very much like Carmine. They strive themselves on defense, and we've seen that here in the early going. 4 turnovers for Carmi in the first quarter, almost unheard of for them.
Lowry hands it to Hockett, stops top the key, swings it over to Griffin on the right wing. Back out front. Comes to Hockett. Hockett trying to go left, can't get anywhere. Now Kibler back out front to Hockett, over to Griffin, and they're going to back it out and reset. 2-0 Woodlawn, 4:25 to go, first quarter. Kibler hands it to Hockett. Some steam, stutters, starts to penetrate, cut off into the post to Skinner. Up and under, puts it up too much. Rebounded by Smith. Elliott into the front court. Over to Smith. Smith drifts left, swings it back right to Elliott. Over to Rager in the right corner. Inside to Ryder. She turns, puts it up off the glass and in.
Great drop step there by Tori Ryder. She missed Monday's game. Sure feels good to see that one go in.
And we're dead even at 2. Griffin on the right top. Skips it over to Hockett on the left top, down into Skinner in the post. She gets in the lane, stops, draws 2, kicks it out to Griffin. Now it's Lowry, back out to Griffin. Inside to Skinner. Turns right, shoots right, too much. Rebounded by Kibler, and around the horn it goes to Griffin. Now Skinner. 15-footer, too hard, and punched out of bounds. Last touch by Woodlawn, it goes back to Carmine.
You can tell Carmine did their homework knowing that they want to run their offense through Skinner. Every time she's getting the ball in the post, Carmine's got a couple of defenders right there on her, not letting her have anything easily.
Now Rager in the right corner. Squares and fires the 3 off the side of the backboard.
The extension wire on the side of the backboard.
Two all. 2:55 to play here in the first quarter. Skinner goes inside to Kibler, finds a seam and puts it in. Kibler got the mismatch with Elliott on her and took advantage. Now Simmons, cross Main Street to Elliott. Back left side to Simmons. Simmons penetrates, gets cut off, kicks it back out. Elliott can't get the 3 off. Circles the wagons back out. Now Simmons. Now Smith, baseline 3. Misses everything, rebounded by Hockett. Hockett swings it out to Griffin. Back out front to Hockett, and then Woodlawn will reset. Now Skinner on the right top. Back out front to Hockett. Now Kibler wants it on the right side. Over the left wing to Griffin. Down into Lowry. Lowry gets it to Skinner, puts up the shot, will not fall, and board is cleared out by Simmons. And Simmons will wait for traffic to clear out and come into the front court. 1:40 left here in the opening quarter. Woodlawn leading 4-2. Rager will fire the 3. Short, rebounded by Kibler. Into the hands of Hockett. Hockett looking inside, elects to back it out, and Woodlawn will reset. Now Griffin, top of the key. Doesn't get the 3, running layup too hard. Rebounded by Skinner, taken away by Rager, but Skinner picked up the loose ball and scores.
It was almost a really good defensive possession there, contesting the shot and then knocking it away, but Carmine just couldn't stay with it, couldn't take the ball away.
6-2 Woodlawn, 45 seconds. Rager, skip pass into the hands of Simmons. She splits 2 under the bucket. She draws the foul, and she'll shoot a pair.
Carmine's still trying to figure out this zone defense. You can see they're not wanting to settle for the outside shot. That time Caroline Simmons getting inside and able to draw the foul.
First free throw from Simmons, in and out. 42.9 seconds left here in the first quarter. Woodlawn leading 6-2. Simmons has one more from the charity stripe. Got it. And we'll see if Woodlawn holds for the final shot of the quarter. Hockett swings it right side to Griffin. Now Lowry at the free throw line. Kicks it back out, down into the post. Skinner has it, draws two, puts up the shot, will not fall. Volleyballed around, hits the baseline, and it will go to Carmi with 19 seconds left here in the first.
Woodlawn's put up 11 shots in this first quarter, and Carmi just 5.
Simmons swings it to Elliott, back to Simmons, 10 seconds. Smith on the right top, looking inside, finds Rager, kicks it to Simmons, mid-range jump shot, good.
Nice setup play there by Carmi.
Here's Hockett from three-quarter court, wide right. One in the books here, McDougal-Evers. Your score, Woodlawn 6, Carmi White County 5. We'll be back for the second quarter in 60 seconds.
Welcome to Taylor Eye Care on Falcon Avenue in Carmi. Excellence in eye care.
From thorough examinations utilizing advanced equipment and technology to premier optical products, here at Taylor Eye Care, we treat every patient like family, going above and beyond the expected for a truly memorable eye care experience. Simply put, we are excellence in eye care.
If you're looking to brighten and enhance your vision, don't hesitate to contact us today. 382-4683.
Big city services in a small town. That's Butch & Associates CPAs, providing superior client services to folks here at home and across the U.S. Taxes, bookkeeping, accounting, and audit services, plus full-service consulting. At Butch & Associates CPAs, it's your journey backed by our commitment. Visit butch.com to learn more or contact us today.
Colt Carter, Jason Craig with you back at McDougal-Evers Gymnasium. Start of the second period. Woodlawn leading Carmi 6-5. Caroline Simmons with 3 first-quarter points to lead the Bulldogs, while Kibler, Skinner, and Hockett all had 2 points apiece for Woodlawn. Skinner in the post, out front to Hockett. Hockett going left, back into the post to Skinner. Turns right, shoots right, and draws a foul. She's going to the free throw line.
I mean, that is their offense, getting post feeds, and like how Carmi has done sometimes this year, and that's the first time that he's been able to draw the foul.
Looks like Natalie Gomez has checked in at the break for Tori Ryder as Skinner hits the first one. Skinner comes in averaging about 13 points a contest. And misses the second, cleared by Simmons. 7-5 Woodlawn. Rager into the elbow, back out front to Elliott. Now Simmons left top, over to Elliott. Now Smith flashes, fires a rocket into Rager, goes off of Skinner's hands, the ref is calling.
You're right, I mean, it was there, and I think Jaya just kind of, I don't know, instinct just threw it way too hard.
Quick inbound to Simmons, and she is fouled. She'll go back to the charity strike.
It still just feels like offensively, Carmi a little too much standing around and just trying to see their way through this defense.
Simmons hits the first one. And Simmons ties it up with 2 free throws, 7 apiece. Opening minute here of the second period. Hockett goes to the elbow to Skinner. Skinner skips it over to Griffin. And Rager picks off the post pass.
Great read there by Ashlyn Rager.
Smith gets it to Elliott. And Elliott tried to skip it across. And nobody knows where the ball is except Hockett, and here comes Woodlawn. 3-on-3 the other way. Hockett hits Lowry, trailing, passes on the elbow shot, gives it back to Hockett. Under the basket, kicks it out to Griffin, left alone for three. Got it.
That was a great pass. How she got that one through. That's the open player for the three. Has a heck of a pass.
And Woodlawn back up by 3, 10-7. Simmons finds a seam, stopped, kicks it back to Elliott. Her three on the way. Good. Expressway forward, 3 for 3. And Elliott hits her first shot of the night, and we're tied at 10. Skinner on the elbow. Down the lane, stops, puts up the shot, short. And we're going to have an off foul on Lowry going the other way.
Karma's doing a good job of defending without fouling. I mean, only once that Skinner has gotten to the free throw line in that post-entry. Both Rager and Ryder both doing a good job of staying straight up and contesting shots without fouling. That's a tough thing to do.
6 minutes to go here in the first half. We're tied at 10. Elliott, another three off the front of the rim. And rebounded by Lowry, outlet to Griffin. Into the front court to Hockett. Lobs it down low to Keebler. Puts it off the glass and in. Twelve to 10. Woodlawn back on top. Now Smith. Back to Simmons. Around the perimeter goes to Elliott. Back to Simmons, left side. Skip pass to Gomat into the post to Rager. Goes up strong, too strong. Rebounded by Simmons, and she puts it in.
Great read there by Caroline Simmons off the shot. Right place, right time for the putback.
Back even, 12 apiece. Griffin looking inside to Skinner. Turns right, goes up strong. And rebounded by Elliott. Elliott up front to Simmons. Blocked, gets her own rebound, goes right back up and scores. And Carmi back on top, 14 to 12. Now Skinner steps out, right side, goes down to Lowry. Back out to Skinner. Now Hockett. Back to Skinner at the elbow, stops at the free throw lane, fires in and out, and rebounded by Gomat. Elliott into the front court, gets it Simmons. She drives baseline, runs into Skinner, comes up short. Outlet Hockett, here come the Lady Cardinals. Finds Griffin left alone for a three, too hard. Good block out by Smith. (14-12), Carmi on top, halfway through the second period. Simmons slows it down, swings it to Gomat, into the post to Rager, back out to Simmons. Now Gomat. Gomat, mid-range jump shot, too hard. Rebounded by Rager, she goes up and blocked by the backboard into the hands of Lowry. Here's Hockett, top of the key, fires the three, too hard, rebounded by Rager. And Eric Dixon telling the Lady Bulldogs to walk it down.
Try to slow things down. Both teams been going 100 miles an hour the last couple of minutes.
Here's Gomat in the right corner. Back to Simmons. Over to Elliott. Now Smith on the left wing. Back out front it comes to Elliott. Over to Simmons. Right top, right wing, Gomat. Hits Smith at the elbow. A jump shot. Partially blocked, rebounded by Rager. She goes up strong and puts it in.
It's now 4 offensive rebounds for Carmi in this second quarter.
Carmi's biggest lead of the night, 16-12. 2:45 to play here in the first half. Hockett. Now Kibler trying to go baseline. Skips it out to Griffin. Griffin will back it out. Stops top of the key. Gives it to Skinner. Little give and go. Back to Griffin. Easy two.
Nice little give and go there. Tough shot by Griffin.
16-14. Lady Bulldogs lead it. here in the second quarter. Simmons over to Smith on the wing. Back to Simmons. She'll fire the three. Short. Rebounded by Kibler. Kibler lost the handle, gets it to Hockett. Skip past to Griffin. Back to Hockett, top of the key. Back over to Griffin. Now Skinner in the lane, turns left, shoots right, comes up short. Loose ball, and we're going to have a jump ball called, and arrow points in favor of Carmi.
Carmi looks a lot more comfortable this second quarter, especially offensively. Be a little more aggressive, getting some more open looks, which has helped them kind of come back into this game and take the lead.
Looks like Michaela Owens, a sophomore, checks in for Woodlawn. 16-14, Lady Bulldogs on top, 1:40 to play in the first half. Simmons on the left top, now Smith. Gives it back to Simmons. Over to Gomat. Gomat fires it in the lane to Simmons. Simmons trying to get around, find an opening, can't. Kicks it back to Gomat. And Gomat draws a foul. That'll be on Hockett, her first, team third of the quarter. Smith will inbound. Gets it to Elliott. Elliott in the lane, dribbles through the lane, stops. 17-footer, nothing but net. Lead back to 4, 18-14. Griffin finds Kibler going down the lane, puts it up, missed it, but she'll shoot a pair.
That'll be on Ashlyn Ranger. That's her first. Carmi's done a better job at not committing too many fouls in this first half.
Kibler hits the first. Opportunity to cut the lead down to 2. And she does it. She has 6. The deficit is 2, 18-16. 60 seconds to go here in the first half. Simmons. Right side to Elliott. Back to Simmons. Back to Elliott. Now Gomat in the right corner. She starts to penetrate, gives it back to Elliott in the wing. Back up front, Elliott goes. Simmons slips in the lane, splits 2 defenders. Missed it, rebounded by Skinner. And here come the Cardinals. Hockett, skip pass over to Griffin on the right wing. Inside to Skinner, turns left, shoots right. Missed it, into the hands of Smith. Now Elliott, 15 seconds. Elliott with Kibler, riding her hip all the way. Missed the layup, punched out of bounds. Last touched by Simmons. It will go to Woodlawn.
They're letting them play a little bit here in the second quarter. A couple times I thought maybe a whistle could have been called on both sides.
Hockett quickly into the front court. 7 seconds. Now Griffin, back to Hockett. Back to Griffin, inside to Skinner. Turns left, goes up strong off the glass, will not fall. And that's how the half will end. Halftime here at McDougal-Evers. Your score, Carmi-White County 18, Woodlawn 16. We'll be back with the halftime report in 3 minutes.
Roark Transport in Carmi. Driving the distance, delivering the difference. Commercial or residential. Anhydrous, propane and fuel. Rock, dirt, and lime. Parking lots and driveways. And farmers can depend on Roark Transport to deliver their lime when and where they need it. Remember, Roark Transport for your next job or your next haul. Fast and dependable. Your best move in transportation. Call Roark Transport at 618-265-3665. That's 265-3665.
Citizens National Bank of Albion, proud supporter of local athletes and your most trusted financial partner.
Setting the standard in banking excellence for more than 80 years.
Citizens has the latest financial tools and technologies to help you score big.
And a team you can rely on for personal attention and outstanding service.
Visit CNB online at cnbalbion.com or your local Crossville location and see what sets them apart.
No better banking with Citizens National Bank of Albion. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome to Pro Rehab Carmi, where our passion is getting you back to life faster. It is our privilege to walk with you every step of the way using evidence-based treatments specifically created just for you. Whether it's sports, general orthopedics, or pelvic floor rehab, you are in the right hands. Your results are worth fighting for, and our team fights for you.
Call 384-7872 or visit Pro Rehab on Main in Carmi and get back to life faster.
Hi Bulldog fans, this is Kyle Hosick, your local country financial representative serving all of White County with offices in Carmi and now Enfield. My business's core values focus on educating our current and future clients on current market trends while operating with the utmost integrity and providing a level of service excellence you won't find anywhere else. I want to wish all the athletes and coaches a safe and winning season. Come see me, Kyle Hosick, at one of our office locations and see why my team is different. Come experience more. Come experience excellence.
Hi, I'm Denton Weiss, partner and GM with Jansen Auto Group, inviting you to come see us. From new and used and a full team of service techs, we've got a great selection and a team of local folks committed to taking care of you like family. So come kick a few tires with us at the dealership just west of town and find us online at gojansen.com. Here at Jansen, we're proud to be part of the community and anxious to put you behind the wheel of your new vehicle.
At the Carmi Kiwanis Club, we build. But what does that mean? We use funds raised to give back year-round to other organizations and nonprofits that help build up others, especially our schools, because they share our vision of serving the children. Why not join the Carmi Kiwanis Club? We meet Thursdays at noon in the Farm Bureau basement. Come have lunch with us. Learn more about the organization and find out how good it feels to make an impact on your community. We are the Carmi Kiwanis Club. Build with us.
It's time for the halftime report, which is built by Carmi Lumber. Before you drive a nail, drive to Carmi Lumber. Rush Appliance, family-owned and operated, fast and friendly service in Carmi and Fairfield. The Jordan Funeral Group, serving families throughout White County for generations and proud supporters of Bulldog Athletics. And First Mid Bank and Trust. For all your banking needs with local friendly service, count on First Mid on Main Street in Carmi. Halftime here at McDougall-Evers Gymnasium. Your score, Carmi White County leading Woodlawn 18-16. Woodlawn had the 6-5 advantage after the first period of play. Looking at the individual stats, first for Carmi, they are being paced by Caroline Simmons with 9 points. She had 6 of those in the second quarter. Addie Elliott, 5 points, all coming in the second quarter, and both Ashlyn Rager and Tori Ryder each with 2 points apiece. For Woodlawn, Andrea Kibler pacing the Lady Cardinals with 6 points. Ashton Griffin with 5. Sophie Skinner with 3. And Riley Hockett with 2. Cole?
Team stats there in the first half. Carmi, they shot 6 of 15 from 2-point range and 1 of 6 from 3-point range. They were 3 of 4 from the free throw line. They had, 12 total or 16 total rebounds. 4 of those were offensive rebounds with 5 turnovers. For Woodlawn, they were 5 of 19 from 2-point range and 1 of 5 from beyond the arc. 3 for 4 at the free throw line with 11 total rebounds. 3 of those offensive, and to my count, just 1 turnover there in the first half.
Well, really, this might become a battle of attrition here in the second half. A lot of energy spent. Low scoring, but you can't deny the energy on both sides, both teams taking it at each other. And like you said, Cole, refs are letting them play.
Yeah, that's what we expected as far as the back and forthness of this game, and 2 really good defenses come into play. But I think in the second quarter, the offenses started to wake up a little bit. We saw a little bit more scoring, but you're right. Attrition and fatigue is a big thing, especially Carmine's dealing with the sickness. That sickness just wears you out, takes the energy out of you. So we'll see if that becomes a factor in the second half.
So again, your halftime score, Carmi White County leading Woodlawn 18-16. We'll step aside. We come back. We'll have second half action for you in 30 minutes.
Find your home for orthopedic and sports medicine at Wabash General Hospital. The orthopedics and sports medicine team is ready to assist you with your specific needs, providing convenient, high-quality services in Albion, Carmi, Flora, Lawrenceville, and Mount Carmel. For more information, please call 618-263-6400. Wabash General Hospital. People you know, helping people you love.
Family owned and operated for more than 70 years. Rush Appliance and Furniture stands the test of time. We have a large selection of in-stock furniture and appliances for every room in your home, grills and smokers, and an unmatched dedication to superior service. This is Sean Rush inviting you to visit me in Fairfield or my dad Terry in Carmi, where we can help you furnish every room in your house with superb service after the sale.
You cheer on the Bulldogs, we cheer on the Bulldogs. Hey fans, this is Amanda Nelson with First Bank, here to remind you to pick up your First Bank Bulldogs debit card. Get yours now, and every time you use it, First Bank makes a donation to Carmi-White County Schools. Just another way we at First Bank are proudly showing our commitment to community and making great things happen for farmers, businesses, and families. Learn more at your local branch. Go Dogs!
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Great teamwork is no accident.
David and the gang at Hale Body Shop salute the area athletes.
Just as in sports, the team at Hale Body Shop work together to make sure you get your car back as quickly as possible.
When it comes to collision repair, more and more people choose the team way out there on Possum Road.
Hale Body Shop in Carmi.
David and the gang are proud supporters of area athletes.
You can buy more of what you want when you save on what you need. Save on meal ingredients by shopping Little Giant Grocery Outlet in Carmi. Little Giant's team of buyers are constantly scanning wholesalers, looking for pantry favorites and meal ingredients at astonishing savings just so you can shop confidently, knowing that you can come in anytime and find great deals from fresh cuts of meat and grocery items to deli, fresh produce, and frozen goods. See just how much more your dollar buys at Little Giant Grocery, Carmi, Illinois.
Life can be complicated, but managing your money should be simple. Whether you need to check your balances, deposit a check, pay bills, pay a friend, or transfer money to retirement savings, First Mid Online and Mobile Banking keep your finances simple every step along the way. With First Mid Bank and Trust, you can manage your money anytime right from your smartphone. You can even sign up for real-time alerts to stay on top of your account activity. Learn more about these conveniences at firstmid.com. First Mid Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to McDougall-Evers Gymnasium as we get prepared to start the second half. Carmi leading 18-16 over Woodlawn. Take a quick look at the WRUL sports schedule coming up, and what better way to celebrate Valentine's Day to host your rival Foxes here at McDougall-Evers tomorrow night, and that's exactly what's going to happen. That should be a dandy. Hamilton County coming off their first loss in conference play.
Yeah, I'm excited for that one. Carmi's been playing their best ball of the year. They're finally fully healthy. And Hamilton County, if they win tomorrow night, they win at least a share of the conference title. So, they're playing for a lot tomorrow night, obviously.
And then the boys will be back in action, I believe, on Saturday, make a road trip to Wayne City. Play resumes. Woodlawn with the basketball. Griffin goes inside the Kibler in the post, double teamed, and a jump ball called. And the ball goes back to the maroon and white.
Nice job by Jaya Smith coming around there, leaving her defender and getting straight ball there, forcing the jump ball.
Simmons is going to run the show in the front court. Drifting to the right side. Now Elliott in the right corner. Back out front to Simmons. Back to Elliott on the right wing. Elliott will bring it out front, back to Simmons. Back to Elliott, top of the key three, good. Elliott with her second triple of the night, and Carmi's largest lead of the game, 21-16. Skinner comes out to help. Over to Kibler in the left corner. Back out front to Hockett. Over to Griffin. Back to Hockett. Lowry hands it back to Hockett. Swings it to Griffin. Into the post to Skinner. Back out to Griffin for three. Missed it. Rebounded by Rager. Elliott on the left side, back to Simmons out front. Now Elliott goes down to Rager in the left corner. Smith flashes, dumps it down low to Ryder for two.
Good find there by Jaya Smith. Ryder finding the open spot. All of a sudden, Lady Bulldogs up by 7.
23-16 is the score. 6:20 to go in the third. Kibler goes right to the rim, missed it, and rebounded by Elliott. Elliott on the run, 2-on-1 if they hurry. Elliott coast to coast, but that's double dribble.
Yep. I think kind of in midair, she was playing on bounce, passing that pass to Caroline. Then the defender stepped over, and it was going to be a turnover one way or the other.
Hockett walks into the front court, swings it to Griffin on the left side. Kibler flashes into the post, back out to Griffin. Now back to Hockett, top of the key three, hits the front of the rim, Rager clears the glass. Now Elliott across the timeline, backs it out. Now Simmons back out front to Smith. Over to Rager, left alone in the right corner, skip past Elliott, top of the key Smith, back to Rager. Inside to Ryder, she puts up the shot, will not fall, rebounded by Kibler. And Kibler will slow it down and bring it into the front court. 23-16, Lady Bulldogs lead it, 5:10 to go here in the third. Lowry with the basketball, back out front to Hockett. Back into Lowry, and Lowry is going to draw a foul.
Tori picks up her first foul, being a little bit too aggressive there, trying to swat down that entry post feed.
Hockett to inbound, does so to Griffin. Now Skinner steps out, back to Hockett, goes baseline, and dribbled off of Elliott out of bounds. It will stay Lady Cardinal basketball. Head coach Matt Peterson calls the offensive set out. He's currently sitting at 193 career wins. Zip pass inside to Lowry, back to Kibler up top. Now Hockett. And they're going to slow it down. Hockett goes to the right, kicks it out to Griffin. Can't get the shot off. Now Skinner, left side to Kibler. Here's a three. Off the back iron, Hockett runs it down. Now Lowry at the elbow, looks, lobs it down into Skinner, turns, puts it up, missed it, and rebounded by Ryder. And we're going to have a foul called on Woodlawn.
Every time Skinner's got the ball down low, everything she has shot has been heavily contested. Nothing has been easy for her with Ryder and Rager defending her down low.
Elliott across the timeline. Now Simmons. Now Smith. Elliott looking inside. Finds Smith flashing. Fires it to Ryder underneath the basket. Leans in. Missed it. Gets her own rebound. Gives it right back to Simmons. Jumper good.
That was a great job. First by Ryder, getting herself in position, but then being selfless and finding the open Simmons for the jumper.
Carmi leads by 9. Skinner stopped, kicks it out to Kibler. Kibler can't go anywhere. Goes back inside to Skinner. Goes up, draws the foul. She'll shoot a pair.
It'll be on Rager. That's her second foul and second Carmi foul in this third quarter.
Skinner's first free throw is good. She has 4. And she misses the second, rebounded by Rager. 25-17, Lady Bulldogs on top. 3.5 left here in the third. Elliott finds Rager, missed it. And it will stay Carmi basketball.
That was a great find by Elliott. I just think maybe Ashland didn't expect to be so wide open. But Carmi catching a break, keeping the possession.
Elliott drifts up top. She'll fire a three from the wing off the back iron, rebounded by Smith. And Carmi will get another chance. Smith on the right wing. Tries to go baseline. Skinner cuts her off. Back to Elliott. She'll bring it out front. Kibler stick pokes it away and picks it up. Kibler stops. Puts it up. Missed it. Gets her own rebound. Goes right back up and hits.
That was an awkward sequence.
And Matt Peterson wants a timeout. We'll step aside. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Life can be complicated, but managing your money should be simple. Whether you need to check your balances, deposit a check, pay bills, pay a friend, or transfer money to retirement savings, First Mid Online and Mobile Banking keep your finances simple every step along the way. With First Mid Bank and Trust, you can manage your money anytime right from your smartphone. You can even sign up for real-time alerts to stay on top of your account activity. Learn more about these conveniences at firstmid.com. First Mid Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
You're listening to Lady Bulldog Basketball on 97.3 WRUL, Carmi, Illinois, and streaming online on WRUL Sports YouTube channel. 2:55 to play here in the third period. Lady Bulldogs leading Woodlawn 25-19. Elliott into the front court. Now Smith lobs it over to Rager. Jumper too much. Rebounded by Griffin. And she throws it right to Elliott. She goes for the right-handed layup and got it.
Right place, right time, Addie Elliott.
And the lead is up to 8, 27-19. Here's Kibler on the right wing. Now Lowry lobs it down in the Skinner. Turns left, up and under, finds a seam and scores. Lead is down to 6, 27-21. Elliott surveying the interior and goes to Simmons on the left side rather. Now left corner, Rager looking inside, finds Smith, puts it in the lane, up and in. Jaya Smith gets her first 2 tallies of the night. 29-21, Hockett kicks it out to Griffin in the Skinner. Skinner turns right, goes up strong off the glass and in. Skinner's starting to warm up.
Maybe starting to find her groove. That's back-to-back shots she's made.
Simmons on the left top. Left corner it goes to Rager. Rager will fire the 3, missed it. Rebounded by Griffin. Now here's Hockett on the left side. Crossover going right. Over to Griffin. Back out front to Hockett. They'll back it out. Now here's Griffin going left. Gives it to Lowry. Back to Hockett. Dribbling around now to Griffin. Down to Skinner. Poached away. Ends up in the hands of Griffin again. Now Lowry flashes. Throws it back out to Griffin. Lowry left alone at the elbow. Does a 360. Kicks it back to Griffin. Griffin lobs it down low to Kibler, goes up, hits the bucket, and draws the foul.
All right, when Carmine makes a run, Woodlawn been able to answer. That's now 3 straight possessions that they've scored at the basket. This free throw can make it a 1-possession game.
And it will. (29-26). Carmi leading it, 30 seconds to go here in the third.
I think they're going to try to hold for 1 shot here.
Smith on the right wing, back out front to Simmons. Caroline glancing at the clock. Woodlawn staying underneath the three-point line. Now they start to sneak out a little bit. 15 seconds. 10 seconds. 7. Here we go. Simmons penetrates, draws 2, and draws a foul with 4.2 seconds left, much to the displeasure of the Woodlawn faithful. Gomat will check in for Rager. And Hanley Lamachia, a freshman, comes in. Smith zips it inside to Simmons for 2. And that is how the quarter will end. We played 3 here at McDougall-Evers. Your score, Carmi-White County 31, Woodlawn 26. We'll be back for the final stanza in 60 seconds.
What a hit! Now that's a playmaker.
With Huck's Bucks Big Rewards, you can be a playmaker too. Hi folks, I'm Chris Myers.
And I'm Cole Carter. Download the Huck's Bucks Big Rewards app now and save with great coupons on gas, snacks, and more.
And make sure to fuel up at the Bulldog Spirit Pump at Huck's. A portion of your fill-up goes to support Carmi-White County Unit 5 schools.
And that makes you a playmaker in the community. Huck's Market, headquartered in Carmi.
Hey Bulldog fans, Rice Motor Company in Carmi is proud to support another season of CWCHS basketball. As your hometown dealership since 1931, we're cheering you on every step of the way. With the best selection of GMC and Chevrolet trucks, we've got what you need for a slam dunk. Go Bulldogs and give Rice a try before you buy. You'll be glad you did.
Welcome back. Start of the fourth and final period of the night here at McDougall-Evers Gymnasium. Carmi-White County leading Woodlawn 31-26. The Lady Cardinals will have the ball to start. Here is Lowry on the left top. Back to Hockett. Uses the double elbow screens. Can't get anywhere. Comes back left side. Picks up the dribble. Nobody. Now Lowry in the post. Back out to Hockett. She's trying to go baseline, and she's going to draw the foul.
It'll be on Simmons. That's her first. Nobody for Carmi really in foul trouble. I think Rager's got 2. Smith with 2 as well.
Inbound to Lowry. Back to Griffin. Griffin into Skinner. Gets bumped off the block. Kicked it out. Griffin for 3. In and out. Good block out, but Lowry runs down the loose ball and saves it to Ryder. And she just turns and hands it to Smith with a giant smile on her face. Now Simmons will bring it out front over left side. Back to Simmons in the jump circle. Smith on the right top. Forces it in. Stolen by Woodlawn. Here's Hockett. Hockett goes right. Over to L. Inside to Skinner. Skinner pull-up jumper. Will not fall. Rebounded by Lowry. She puts it up. It won't go. And rebounded finally by Simmons.
Carmi cannot keep giving up offensive rebounds, especially here in the fourth quarter, trying to keep this 5-point lead.
Smith back to Simmons, over to Elliott. 31-26, Lady Bulldogs lead it, under 6.5 left. Here's Elliott for 3, off the back iron, and rebounded by Hockett. 1-on-2 the other way. Hockett kicks it out. Griffin left alone for 3. Too hard, rebounded by Kibler. Kibler will fire a 3. Missed everything. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Griffin. It will go back to Carmi-White County.
5 offensive rebounds in the second half for Woodlawn. I believe 4 of those coming here in these first 2 minutes of the fourth quarter.
Elliott taking her time across the timeline, gives it up to Simmons. Now Gomat. Goes baseline. Finds Smith. Quick jumper. Good.
Twice now, Jai Smith's found that open spot there in the middle of the zone there. Hit that jump shot. Big shot.
Now Skinner looking, turns left, squares the floor, goes up strong, and draws the foul. She'll go to the charity stripe.
And Coach Dixon and Torrey pleading for an offensive foul there. No avail. Second foul on Ryder.
Skinner's first free throw, too hard. 33-26, Lady Bulldogs lead at 5:35 to play in this one. Skinner gets the second. She has 9. Full court pressure by Woodlawn. The Lady Bulldogs beat it. 3-on-2 the other way. Here's Ryder, step through, puts it up, missed it. Skinner swats it down into the ground, into the hands of Kibler. Kibler coast to coast for 2, missed the layup, cleared by Smith. Outlet to Simmons. And Simmons will bring it into the front court. Leaves it for Smith. Back to Simmons. Now it's Gomez. She'll fire a 3, way too much. Into the hands of Hockett. Eric Dixon not too pleased with the shot selection on that one.
And you can tell he wanted them to slow things down at a 6-point lead. No need to hurry up a shot.
Inside to Lowry. She turns, puts it up, and in. That's Lowry's first 2 points of the night. 4-point game, 33-29. Elliott gets it to Smith. Smith airmails it out of bounds. And Eric Dixon is wanting a timeout. We'll step aside for the pro rehab timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Do you have new savings goals this year? At the First National Bank, we're here to help you reach your financial goals and assist you in every season. With our mobile banking app, you can track your spending in real time, set budgets, and identify areas to save. Imagine knowing exactly where your money goes at any time from anywhere. Whether small purchases or large, our app keeps you in control, helping you cut unnecessary expenses and grow your savings. Download the First National Bank app today and take the first step towards smarter spending in 2025. The First National Bank of Allendale, helping you reach your goals one transaction at a time.
A reminder, while the teams take a break to recover, this is a reminder to count on the team at Pro Rehab for your physical and occupational therapy needs. They're located on 1706 West Main Street in Carmi. 4.5 minutes left in this one. Carmi clinging to a 33-29 advantage over Woodlawn. Here's Hockett for a 3. Got it. And all of a sudden, it's a 1-point game. And Smith throws it to Rager, who wasn't looking. It goes out of bounds, and the ball back to Woodlawn.
And this game just has the feel of last couple of games for Carmi. You get a big lead and then just let things kind of get away in the fourth quarter.
Here's Skinner off her face. Back to Griffin. Now out front to Lowry. Down in the post to Skinner. Over to Griffin. Left alone for 3. In and out. And rebounded by Simmons. And she is fouled by Hockett.
So now if you're Carmi, you're in a position where you just had a 7-point lead. You could take care of the ball and milk some clock, but now you got to break a press and really wouldn't mind a basket or two here.
Carmi taking a lot of time in the backcourt. Elliott gets it quickly into the front court to Ryder. Gives it back to Elliott. Over to Simmons. Back to Elliott. Now Smith. Rager lobs it down low to Ryder. Puts it up. Blocked by Skinner. Long rebound. Elliott has it. And she'll reset the offense. Smith on the wing. And they're going to call a foul on Hockett. That will be the second team foul on Woodlawn. Carmi with 2 team fouls as well here in the fourth. Smith to inbound. Does so to Simmons. Double teamed. Trying to get in the lane. Kicks it out to Elliott. Thought about the 3. Passes on it. Goes back to Smith on the right wing. Rager flashes at the free throw line. Back to Elliott. Elliott drifts to the left side, and she'll back it out. 3 minutes to go. Carmi by 1, 33-32. Now Rager at the elbow, and she is fouled by Skinner.
And Carmi really in a tough spot here because you don't want to be too conservative and try to, pretty much kill all this clock, and then a bad pass or a missed shot and a turnover, and you're only up by 1. Elliott
left alone for 3. In and out. Rebounded by Lowry. Outlet to Griffin. Now into the hands of Hockett. Now Griffin on the right top. Griffin looking out to Killer. Stolen away by Elliott. And Elliott hits the lay-in.
Big time play by Addie Elliott. Stealing the pass and going coast to coast.
Carmi extends the lead back to 3, 35-32. Here's Kibler out to Griffin. Dribble handoff to Hockett. Hockett resets the offense in the jump circle, goes right side to Griffin. And the pass comes over, tipped by.
They're going to say last touch by Ashlyn Rager, and she can't believe it.
So Woodlawn will inbound, does so to Hockett. Cut off in the corner, throws it back out front to Griffin. Now over to Skinner on the right wing. Under 2 to play, 35-32 Lady Bulldogs. Now Lowry in the elbow, and we got another foul. That's going to be on Smith.
That's the 4th Carmi foul, so the next foul will, really that was in the 3rd. They get to it pretty quickly. Just the 3rd foul, the 3rd on Smith also.
Timeout on the floor. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Around every corner, there's a Napa here to keep you moving. Backed by a nationwide network of nearly 6,000 auto parts stores and over 17,000 auto care centers nationwide. Napa has the products, people, and knowledge you need to find the automotive solutions you've been searching for. At Napa, our mission is measured in miles. So get ahead on your next car care project and stop by your local Napa Auto Parts store or visit NapaOnline.com today.
In 1925, when Farrell Hospital opened, they knew that families in El Dorado and the surrounding communities needed a hospital they could depend on, close to home. Over the years, Farrell grew to meet the needs of patients. Today, Farrell Hospital has grown to offer advanced emergency care, orthopedics, cancer, surgery, imaging, lab, and more, always keeping more care right here close to home. Farrell Hospital. You can depend on us.
1:54 left in this one. Carmi leading Woodlawn 35-32. Lady Cardinals with the ball. Inbounding underneath their offensive basket. Griffin gets it in to Skinner. Throws it out to Kibler, and Elliott commits a foul 25 feet away from the basket.
Now that's their 4th foul, so one more will put Woodlawn at the free throw line.
Griffin slaps the ball, gets it into Hockett. Now Skinner. Out to Griffin, left corner. Griffin trying to get in the lane, can't find anything. Throws it to Lowry at the elbow. She does a 360, puts it on the floor, kicks it out to Skinner. Now Griffin on the right wing. Now Lowry at the right top, that forces it into Skinner. She is bumped around, and that is going to be the 5th team foul on Carmi.
And 3rd on Ryder. Bottom line, whether she makes both of these or misses them both, if you're Carmi, you've got to take care of the ball at the other end here.
Skinner hits the first. LaMachia checks back in. She is a ball handler speedster. She showed that off in the JV game. Missed the second, rebounded by Smith. 35-33 Carmi. Elliott into the front court. Elliott over to Simmons. Simmons draws two, lost the handle, and now there's the foul.
Now that's 4 on Woodlawn, so one more will put Carmi at the free throw line.
70 seconds left. Lady Bulldogs clinging 35-33 over Woodlawn here. Smith to inbound. Does so into the backcourt to Elliott. Elliott leaves it for Simmons. Simmons penetrates, backs it out, kicks it out to Elliott. Under a minute to go, and there's a quick foul. Foul is on Kibler. That'll be her fourth. So here's Elliott's first free throw, good.
Carmi's first free throws of the second half.
Lowry in. Make it a two-possession game here. Missed the second, rebounded by Skinner. 36-33. 50 seconds to play.
Do you want to foul if you're Carmi up 3?
Hockett kicks it out. Almost stolen away by Smith. Griffin runs it down to Lowry, top of the key. Back to Griffin, fires the quick three, misses everything. Saved by Hockett, throws it off Simmons and goes out of bounds. It will stay Woodlawn basketball.
Talk about luck. Went to save it through behind her back and just so happened to hit the leg of Simmons.
Woodlawn wants the timeout. We'll step aside. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Hey folks, Jeff James here with Expressway Dodge in Evansville. I'm a lifelong resident of Gallatin County, so I get it. You need the best deal when you purchase a new or used vehicle, and I'm here to make sure that happens. From Chrysler to Dodge and Jeep to Ram, along with many used vehicles at Expressway Dodge, we've got just what you want, and we're going to get you the best deal. Check us out at expresswaydodge.com and ask for me personally when you come to Expressway, or call 812-471-2000 and ask for Jeff James.
34.2 seconds left. Carmi leading Woodlawn 36-33. Woodlawn with the basketball inbounding in the front court. In the Kibler, back to Griffin. Now in the hands of Hockett. 30 seconds left. Hockett goes right, stops, can't get the three off. Kicks it over to Griffin. Griffin goes left, gets free, fires the three. In and out, rebounded Lowry. She puts it up. She missed the bunny, rebounded Griffin. She'll bring it back out. 15 seconds left. Now Kibler in the lane, turns right, finds a seam, puts it up and in. And Woodlawn will call the quick timeout. We'll step aside. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Fuel up the game with DiMaggio's Pizza in Carmi. Since 1975, DiMaggio's has been serving up delicious pizza and authentic Italian dishes that has satisfied the tri-state area taste buds. Whether it's delivery, carry-out, or dine-in experience you're looking for, DiMaggio's has you covered. DiMaggio's Pizza, the Carmi hometown favorite. Call 382-8912. That's 382-8912. Go Dogs!
9.4 seconds left here at McDougal-Evers Gymnasium. Carmi leading Woodlawn 36-35. Both teams in the double bonus. Possession arrow pointing in favor of Carmi, and the Lady Bulldogs will inbound against full court pressure, one would believe.
Well, in this instance, there's really no need to even dribble it. You've got the possession arrow, inbound it, cover the ball, and just get fouled, but you've got to make your free throws.
That's a valid point. You can't even get a 10-second call in the backcourt.
Even if they try to go for the jump ball, the arrow is still in your favor.
True. So Smith will inbound. She can run the baseline if needed. Gets it into Rager. Let's see.
They're going to call a foul, the timeout first. I think they're going to call the foul. Coach Dixon came flying in trying to get a timeout off. Maybe he just didn't want Rager shooting the free throws.
So Rager will go to the line, the senior. What better way to have a home finale here? She'll have 2. Hits the first.
And see, if I make this one, Jason, I'm fouling. Fouling up 3. Don't even give them the chance to get a 3-point shot off.
Second one on the way by Rager. Short. Tipped into the hands of Griffin. And Woodlawn quickly calls timeout. We'll step aside. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
I'm Nancy J. Winter, CPA. We believe in family values, even in the world of finance, because every financial decision impacts your family. For all the milestones in your life, our team is here to maximize your savings, minimize your taxes, and help you plan for a prosperous future.
Visit Nancy J. Winter, CPA in Carmi for tax planning, saving for college, retirement planning, and the expertise to help get you where you want to be. Learn more at nancyjwintercpa.com or call 382-2364. Nancy J. Winter, CPA, where you are treated like family.
Welcome back. Cole Carter, Jason Craig with you here at McDougall-Evers Gymnasium. Regular season finale is going to end in a dandy. Carmi-White County leading 37-35 over Woodlawn. Woodlawn with the basketball, 4 seconds, and they're going to have to go 3/4 court.
The biggest thing is you can't foul. I mean, you have to assume they're going to have to pull up from beyond the 3-point line at some point. If they make it, they make it, but you cannot bail them out and give them 3 free throws.
Lowry to the bench for Woodlawn. LaMachia, a 3-point shooter in, so we'll see. Griffin gets it into Hockett, down the sideline, left alone, fires the 3, misses everything. Carmi wins, 37-35.
I think they got the look they were looking for. Lockett's made a couple of tough shots tonight. But the Carmi defense able to hang on.
Carmi will improve to 18-9 in the campaign. Woodlawn will fall to 17-10, and 10 rather. We'll step aside. We come back. We'll have the post-game show for you in 3 minutes.
Hamilton Memorial Hospital Carmi Family Clinic continues to be here to meet the needs of White County. Nurse practitioner Catherine Adams is accepting new patients at our Carmi Family Clinic location at 1112 Oak Street. Whether it's routine visits or acute needs, our dedicated care team is here to ensure wellness for the entire family. Hamilton Memorial Hospital Carmi Family Clinic. The care you need when and where you need it, close to home. To schedule an appointment, call 618-382-5030.
Hi, I'm Lucas Matzel, Doctor of Physical Therapy.
And I'm Paige Winter-Bruder, Occupational Therapist at Joiner Therapy Services on April Avenue in Carmi.
We are both graduates of CWC who take pride in treating individuals from our hometown. Whether you've experienced a sports injury, have had a recent surgery, or just have pain, we are experienced in treating from head to toe.
Contact our clinic at 382-2771. That's 382-2771, and start the road to a healthier you at Joiner Therapy Services.
Before you drive a nail, drive to Carmi Lumber. From cabinets and flooring, doors and paint, lumber and hardware, to shingles and siding. Knowledgeable and friendly staff that have your back on all those home projects and even deliver to your door. So before you drive a nail, drive to Carmi Lumber for the woods, the goods, and the know-how. Visit Carmi Lumber, North 3rd Street in Carmi, and carmilumber.net.
25 has arrived and we have way too many 24 models. Prices have been slashed. Get up to $14,000 off select new 24 Broncos or a brand new 24 Escape ST for as low as $25,990. And huge discounts and incentives on new 24 F-150s. Now is the time to buy. Get your best deal on a new 24 Ford while this inventory is out of control. Only at Expressway Ford in Mount Vernon, Indiana. More Fords for less.
your partner in auto repair. That's Cherry Street Automotive in Carmi. You get service, expertise, and I promise you'll drive away satisfied. Complete engine and body repair, 24-hour-a-day wrecker and towing service, tires from sales and service, and repair including muffler service, brakes, shocks, suspension, and more. When quality counts, count on Cherry Street Automotive in Carmi, your partner in auto repair. Call 382-7165 today.
Welcome to Taylor Eye Care on Falcon Avenue in Carmi. Excellence in eye care.
From thorough examinations utilizing advanced equipment and technology to premier optical products, here at Taylor Eye Care, we treat every patient like family, going above and beyond the expected for a truly memorable eye care experience. Simply put, we are excellence in eye care.
If you're looking to brighten and enhance your vision, don't hesitate to contact us today. 382-4683.
Welcome back. It's time for the Roark Transport post-game show, delivered courtesy of Roark Transport, hauling fuel, rock, grain, and more to help our community grow. Call 618-265-3665 for details. And we've got a special treat. We are going to have senior Ashlyn Rager step in, have a couple comments for you. And Ashlyn, congratulations on a nice win. Hard-fought win, but in your career here at home with a win.
Yep. I started crying when we were shaking hands because Jai goes, well, this is your last home game here, and then I just started. Yeah, so now I'm emotional.
Well, Ashley, this season has been quite the roller coaster ride. Had thoughts of what was going to transpire 3 games in. You have your injury, but to make a full comeback after overcoming that, and you've seemed like here in the last few weeks you're back into the stride of where you were.
Yeah.
Talk a little bit about that journey of the ups and downs.
It was hard. It was really emotionally hard. Just because when I got cleared, I still wasn't the same because I haven't been on my foot and my ankle for 7 weeks. And so my first practice was hard because I couldn't change directions, I couldn't jump, I couldn't walk without just being in pain. And I've done rehab every single morning since then. And so it's a lot of work. I just had to play through it. My first couple of games, I had a very obvious limp, and it was awkward to run with. But now that I've just been playing on it and I've just been pushing through it, I've gotten rid of that limp, and I'm finally playing to where I was and hopefully looking a lot better.
Well, this isn't your only sport. You've had success on the volleyball court. You've had success out in the spring and track and everything. You've had success here. Talk about what's the biggest memories you're going to take away from this hardwood?
Just celebrating every point and every win with the team, because these are some of my best friends and I love them so much. And I hope that when all this is over, we all stay in touch, because I really hold all of them really dear to my heart, and just celebrating every point with them is what I'll take.
What's your biggest highlight of your basketball career?
I think anytime I make a 3, and then, yeah.
Well, Ashlyn, we appreciate it. Congratulations. It's an honor. The opportunity to step up toward the end here and seal the deal has to be a great one. And we do wish you the best of luck next week at the regional.
Thank you.
Thanks for spending time with us.
Of course. Bye.
That's senior Ashlyn Rager in her final home game here at McDougal-Evers. And Carmi wins 37-35. We take a look at the individual stat lines. First for Carmi, they were paced by both Addie Elliott and Caroline Simmons with 13 points each. Jaya Smith and Tori Ryder each threw in 4. Ashlyn Rager with 3. For Woodlawn, they were led by Andrea Kibler with 13 points. Sophie Skinner threw in 10. Ashton Griffin and Riley Hockett each had 5 points apiece. And Gracie Lowry with 2. Cole?
For Carmi, they shot 13 of 38 from the field, including 2 of 12 from beyond the arc. They were 5 for 8 from the charity stripe with 29 total rebounds, 8 of those offensive, and 9 total turnovers. For Woodlawn, they shot 14 of 49 from the field and 2 of 6 from beyond the arc, 7 for 11 from the free throw line. They had 26 total rebounds, 11 of those offensive, and 5 turnovers.
Well, again, Carmine a little rusty coming out. Second quarter kind of got in the groove, built that lead in third, and all of a sudden you feel I've seen this movie before, but tonight it was a happy ending.
Yeah, things got a little sloppy there, late third, early fourth, but they took care of the ball when they needed to. Got some big shots. That big steal and basket by Addie Elliott was huge. And then just taking care of the ball. They're in the fourth quarter. They didn't really rush any shots. They held the ball when they needed to, and the defense got stops when they needed to.
So, again, the Lady Bulldogs in the regular season with the win. They are now currently 18-9. They will be back in action in regional play on Tuesday. They will go to McLeansboro to go into the Hamilton County Regional. They will get the winner of the Hamilton County Flora game, and that will be on radio only on Tuesday with the game starting at 6 o'clock. You and Travis will have Valentine's together tomorrow night.
Nobody else I want to spend Valentine's Day with than Travis Black. And Mr. Landon, of course.
Hamilton County comes to town here. Should be a dandy.
Yeah, should be a good one. Carmine's playing some really good ball, and they lost to Hamilton County by 2 earlier in the season, so getting them here at home. And if Carmine wants to have a chance to maybe pull some upsets in the postseason, it really starts now for them.
So that'll do it here from McDougall-Evers Gymnasium. Again, your final score, Carmi-White County defeats Woodlawn 37-35. For Cole Carter, for our cameraman, Mr. Landon, I'm Jason Craig. We'll see you soon.